Okay, so if you've been following along on Twitter and Facebook, you know that I showed a picture of this figure earlier over the past week, and probably over the weekend, I don't remember, shortly after Godzilla Aftermath Episode 2 got released. So this is a Shawn Michaels figure, custom that I made like 2 years ago now, probably. Whenever the Elite 19 one came out, I made this because I had an extra one. This is based on an old bone-crunching action, Jakks-specific action figure, the attire, white with the red outlines and the zebra on the inside of the hearts. I'm not sure if he ever actually wore this attire in real life. Matter of fact, I don't remember him ever wearing this, so I mean, it might have happened, it might not. But I'll put some comparison pictures of the Jakks figure right over in here so you can see what I'm basing it on. I took a couple of liberties. I added extra hearts to like the front, and the back didn't have the Heartbreak Kid logo design that Shawn Michaels always wore, but I added that because that's something that's kind of classic for Shawn Michaels to have on all of his attire. I also didn't add elbow pads like the Jakks-specific figure had, because I don't remember Shawn Michaels really ever wearing elbow pads. But besides that, I tried to keep it as close as I could to the original figure, with the white boots, the small black knee pads. These are actually Jakks-specific Titantron figure and Ruthless Aggression figure elbow pads, so that's why they're like smaller than the Mattel pads would be. But they pretty much perfectly match the way the knee pads looked on the original figure. Elite figure keeps all of his articulation, so any of you who've ever handled an Elite WWE action figure, you know exactly what you're getting as far as posability and, you know, any of that kind of stuff. What I did notice was that the paint was starting to chip inside the back of the ankle joint. These ankle joints on the Elites over the past, I don't know, however many, probably 2 years or so, have been really tough to move. So if you're trying to paint them, it's going to rub off. I mean, I haven't found a way to do that really yet and have it stick. But besides that, it's doing pretty well as far as paint goes. There's some inside here, like around the knees, where the paint is chipping, but because he's got the knee pads on, you don't really notice it. I never used this guy in any animation. He wasn't done when I did the video where he fights CM Punk on Warzone. And pretty much ever since then, I never had him wrestle in JWF, so, you know, at some point we might see him in this attire on JWF. You can see how he stands up scale-wise to the other Shawn Michaels Elite figures that I have here. This is the referee version, and this is the original figure that I used to make this. Also, just in case you're wondering, the gloves with the wraps with the hearts on them, you're able to take, was it nail polish remover, and get that stuff off. So that's why these gloves are higher than these, but that's all I did to get that stuff off. And here he is with a couple of the basic Shawn Michaels figures from Mattel. The, was it WrestleMania 12 version that, I forget, I think this wasn't Defining Moments, it was Entrance Grades, I believe. And then there was this one, which was just one of the basic Royal Rumble Heritage ones, I believe. I still hate this head scan, by the way, or head sculpt, or whatever it is. It just doesn't do anything for me. Looks like crap. So, there it is. Quick look at this custom Shawn Michaels Elite figure. Again, no idea if he actually wore this attire at any point in his career, or if they just made it up when they made the Jakks-specific figure. Oddly enough, the Jakks figure that I based this on was the WrestleMania 14 series figure. Now, Jakks had a habit of, at that point in the bone-crunching action figures, releasing figures based on pay-per-views that didn't actually coincide with what the wrestlers actually wore at the pay-per-view. So obviously Shawn Michaels didn't wear this at WrestleMania 14. We got a Elite figure of his actual attire at WrestleMania 14, which I have somewhere else. It's the red version with like the braided hair. But whatever the case, Jakks decided they wanted to make a series for WrestleMania 14 commemorating the event and not actually put any of the wrestlers in the attire that they wore at the event. There was actually a figure of The Rock too, which had like kind of long pants, and it said The Rock down one of the legs, and I don't remember The Rock ever wearing anything like that, and if he did, it certainly wasn't at WrestleMania 14, so whatever. Point is, I always liked that Shawn Michaels figure in the Bone Crunching Action series, and so when I found out I could pretty well make my own version of it, updated with the Mattel Elite articulation, I decided to give it a try, and I like how it turned out. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned to this channel for more stuff. Alright, later.